So before we begin, I want to remind you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be made aware every time we put out a new video. And remember to check us out on Instagram, and now you can also find us on Facebook for exclusive content. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of All Things Universal Orlando. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. A video I thought would be a great idea when we were just there last month. I thought, we're walking around City Walk. We love City Walk. There's plenty of photos to take. I bet there's some really cool photo ops here. And when I started to walk around and count them all, I was floored at how many there were. So I thought there's a video there. So today we're going to be looking at what the top 5 photo opportunities are for you there at City Walk. Don't need to really explain it any further than that. These are just the top areas where you can have your picture taken. Places that are set there that are designed specifically for you to have a photo. So let's get right to it.
Great, Scott. Number 5.
Number 5 is the newest one. Right outside of Voodoo Doughnuts, what you're going to find is the Voodoo Doughnut throne right outside there. Now, Voodoo Doughnut is an original place that started in Portland, Oregon. I think they have sites in Texas, I think one other area, and now in Universal, which is their newest site. And it's an amazing store, probably the best store that they have. I've been to the one in Portland. In fact, I took you guys there on a video last year, and I'll put a link to that in the description so you can check that out. But in addition to that is this new photo op. Now, they don't have this at the other locations, at least they don't. The ones in Oregon, they don't have it. But this is pretty cool. It's this iconically huge throne built with different donuts. I'm looking at a picture of it here, and well, so are you. And it's got the big pink Voodoo Doughnut sign and then all the different donuts that make up this throne. And it's enormous. It's huge. It's big enough for multiple people, and it's not too big for just one. So you can take a picture there, have somebody take your picture there, or have somebody take a picture of your entire family there. This is a great place to have a photo. Not yet iconic, but I think it will be. I think it will become synonymous with taking a picture there at City Walk like some of the others that are on this list. So for all those reasons, you don't want to miss this. Stop by Voodoo Doughnut. Take your picture there right at the entrance in the throne, then go inside and get something. You won't be regretting that. You'll be glad you did. They're good donuts. They're not ridiculously overpriced like you might think they would be. They're not cheap, but it is City Walk. So enjoy a donut and have your picture taken.
Number 4. Boop, 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 boop.
Number 4. Now, I missed this one. Probably for 4 years I didn't know this was there. In part that's on me because we don't ever go to this restaurant. We're not seafood fans, so Gump shrimp is not a place that we go. But last year we decided we needed to go. We wanted to try it, we wanted to have the experience, and I'm glad we did. I thought it was pretty neat. I bought a shirt in the gift shop. I thought the ambience of the restaurant was pretty cool, the service was good, and the food wasn't bad either. I had chicken, so nothing to complain about. But right outside is a photo op that you'll miss because you usually just walk into walk into City Walk, and you just keep going headed for the parks, and you miss what's there. So you might not even know this exists unless you've been to Gump shrimp to eat. So right outside you see this bench like Forrest Gump is sitting in the park when he offers the lady, talks to her about a box of chocolates, and right there are his 2 little Nike running shoes, and you can stick your feet in there, and then it's got his suitcase right there to the left. It's big enough to put 2 or 3 people on comfortably, and you can also fit on there just by yourself and have someone take your picture. And if you didn't know it was there, you'd walk right by it, like I did for years. But now that I see it, I'm probably going to take my picture there every time. So for all those reasons, the photo op right outside of Gump shrimp comes in at number 4.
Tree and a hop. Wait, tree or tree and a hop?
Number 3 is iconic. I think you can't go to City Walk without seeing this. There's usually a line waiting to have a picture taken. It's a tremendous photo. You can take one person or multiple people. And I'm talking about the wave and surfboard. I think it's iconic. Anyone who's been to Universal has seen it and has probably taken a picture there. You probably watching this video are thinking, yep, I've got that picture. And now if you're watching it and don't have that picture, you're going to want to take it. It's a great picture. And like I said, you can put multiple people on that surfboard or just you. But nonetheless, I always stop and take my picture there. And that's the point of the photo op. But to give you a memory, and I have one, every time we go, we take this picture. Usually each one of us individually, and then all of us together. Yep, we'll give my phone to somebody else to take a picture with. We get the picture, and then we move on. Like I said, I think this one is iconic. It's City Walk to a T. It really is. So for all those reasons, the Wave Surfboard photo op comes in at number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2 is pretty special. And unless you've done research and heard about it, you don't even know it's there. But I think at this point most people know, but it is still hard to find. I'm talking about an actual piece of the Berlin Wall that separated East and West Berlin during the Cold War. You can find a piece of this wall right behind the Hard Rock Cafe. You walk around to the right, you walk in front of the globe, and it's right there to the right of the Hard Rock store. You go down that little path, and there it is on your left once you get to the back of Hard Rock. History, right there. You see the graffiti, you see everything. This one little chunk of the Berlin Wall that is sitting there right behind Hard Rock, which I think is the perfect place for it. So you can climb up on the ledge and take your picture with a piece of history. And it's easy to miss because it's not out there in the open. Yep, it's designed there. Yep, it's hidden perfectly. There's never a crowd. I don't think I've ever been back there and seen anyone else there. So it's a good photo opportunity for you and your party. You're not going to want to miss that one. This one almost came in at number 1. But what did come in at number 1 is too iconic to not be number 1. Now, there's more than 5. There's easily 10 photo opportunities here, and I will be making another video to share with you. So just because I didn't put one on that you think is there, probably it's coming up in the next video. These are just the top 5 that I think. The top 5 I think you should not miss. But remember, another video is coming, and you'll probably see the one that you're talking about or thinking about in that video. But before I get to the number 1, I want to count down the top 5 so far up to this point. Number 5 is the throne, the donut throne right in front of Voodoo Donuts. It's huge. You can put one person there, multiple people there, go inside and have a donut. Number 4 is the photo op right outside of Bubba Gump Shrimp. It's number 4 because it's easy to miss, but it's a good photo op. Stick your feet in the shoes, put your hand on the suitcase, and pretend to give somebody a box of chocolates. Number 3, the Wave Surfboard. Tremendous photo opportunity. I think it is iconic. I think you can't really say you've been there, not at the City Walk, without taking this photo. And number 2, like I just told you, the Berlin Wall, for all the reasons. It's historic. It's iconic in its own right. It is just something you're not going to get to see anywhere else unless you go to Berlin. So here it is.
Hey, number 1.
The number 1 photo op at Universal Orlando and City Walk there, the one thing that really you can't miss, of course it's the globe. You can't go to City Walk and not have a picture of yourself taken with the globe. You can't do that. That doesn't count. Your trip's invalid if you do that. I mean, let's be real. How many of you have already taken this picture multiple times and are going to take it every time you go? It's a special picture. It's actually part of the My Universal Photos or the Photo Pass option that they have for you. Usually, there's a Universal photographer sitting there on the bridge to take your picture. And there's a number of places that you can take your picture of this. You can go right down there by the globe right in front of it. I don't like that spot because the picture's never really good. You're a little too close. It's always misty. You got to wait forever for the Universal portion to theme around, to get to spin around so you can get the right shot. And it's always crowded because that's where everybody goes, so I don't go there. The one on the bridge is nice and you can do that. But the one I'm showing you now, it's my favorite. It's a little off the beaten path. It's where the water taxi exits or enters when you come up there, and it's right there in the corner. Not usually anybody there, and it's a really nice shot. And so it's number 1. I think it's easily number 1. Kind of obviously number 1, but so what? It's a great picture, a great photo opportunity that you're not going to want to miss. And like I said, I don't even think you can say you've been there without taking this photo. So for all of those reasons, the Universal Globe, right there in front of Universal Studios, right there at the edge of City Walk, that's your number 1 photo opportunity. Hey guys, remember, another video coming with at least 5 more photo ops there at City Walk, because there's at least 5 more. So be looking forward to that. But you know what, more importantly than that, find somebody today and go do something amazing for them. Go do something awesome. Go bless somebody else today. Do something really cool for them. Don't expect anything in return, and watch what happens in your life. We'll see you.